Okay, so we are live. There we
Oh
go.
yeah.
Okay. How's it going, everyone? So, Gotcha R Us is here, and basically, I'm your host, Destiny Element. We also got my friend Danny here, and my friend Zuki. Check him out on Twitch, Zonzuki. So, we're actually going to be talking about a little bit of the expectations of this podcast. We're going to be talking about some new games coming out. We're going to be talking about currently hype games like Overwatch and probably a little bit of gotcha. So, I mean, does anyone want to start off?
I just gotta do a little side note, bro. I love how we start everything, and then I look over and Zuki's name is his name in the server, bro.
Oh yeah.
I looked over and I'm like, yo, you telling them it's Zanzuki, and I'm like, oh no, that ain't Zanzuki, that's something else.
That's Zonzuki. Who is that? Okay, listen. Um, no, but what game did you guys want to talk about first? Because I know Overwatch is pretty hype right now, and actually, let's talk about like expectations. Because right now with Gotcha RS, I feel like there's a lot of things that I actually do want to do with this podcast, or just like this group in general, because like it's more than just a podcast. I was hoping to do like some Pokemon card openings with you guys. Probably some live streams of like whatever game that we're playing, honestly.
Party games
And
and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, party games, like yeah, no,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, bro, Mario Party would go crazy. I ain't
Yeah.
funny.
Like if we have the chance to like be in person, like we can do like a live stream of a game together, like in person. I thought that would
Yeah.
be pretty cool. And then I don't know. I kind of wanted to like advertise like the rest of us on this channel, like Zuki, like your Twitch, and then like my Twitch and everything. But like I don't know. Besides the
Oh.
podcast, like I want to have like other content on here.
hmm
I feel like we should. Oh, so my bad for cutting you on. My bad. I'm sorry. I got a bad sense of that, but like,
No more about.
I feel like we should like, even though the name is Gotcha RS, I feel like it's more of like a community thing than anything. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
give people like of all facets of life, all different types of shit that you like to play. Oops, I cursed. Sorry. Like a place to go. Like if you like, if they like, if we go to if we go like say we have a stream up, someone wants to join us like with some games and stuff,
Mm,
give them the way to, because a lot of people don't have that community or group of people to talk to.
yeah. No, because I
And
wanted to like. So I actually did want to. Once I learn how to get everything situated, I wanted to actually do a couple of our episodes of our podcast live, and then just have people come talk with us and chat with us.
yeah, that
On
would
live.
be
I feel like that'd be really like
Brought
engaging.
together by Gotcha.
Hmm.
yeah.
Plays as bros, bro. Are
Honestly,
yeah,
man, like,
somewhat.
that's crazy. Like retrospectively speaking, like we really did link up like all through gotchas or like a
Mhm.
card game or something like, and it's kind of surreal when you think about it that something as like minute as that can make connections that last for years. I
Yeah.
still like am shocked about it when I think about it. Sometimes I'm like, it's crazy that like one thing brought us together as a group, and then it just stuck. You know what I mean? Like you can't. Not a lot of people can say that. A lot of people lose friends over dumb stuff. We gained them over dumb stuff.
Honestly,
Gambling addictions. We
Gambling,
gained them
yeah.
over gambling addictions.
I love gambling.
Bro.
Like
We started out
one of my
as being
favorite
the most
juniors.
One of my favorite
strictest
genders.
free to play players of all time, and then over
Yeah.
time we just
All became whales.
Mm.
Ah!
Oh, wait.
Come on now.
No,
Come on now. What the hell?
I spent a lot of money. Ooh. Actually, if we're talking about gotchas, so like, what gotchas are you guys playing right now? Because I just picked up Grand Cross again, and I've been playing Dislight like a lot, like an unhealthy.
Bro, addicted to that.
Bro.
Waking up in the middle, like, so I would go to bed, and I wake up at like 2 in the morning, hop on Dislight, do my dailies, then go back to
Bro.
sleep, wake up at 6 a.m. Oh shit, gotta do some more
Yeah, I've
dailies.
been recently hearing like a lot of
Yeah,
people
it's-
playing Dislight.
It's
Yeah, it's
So-
fun. Like it's a really good one.
It's super good. I think it
Those
gets
things
all
are-
the
I gotcha.
aspects of like mythologies and what gods, and it has
Mhm.
like that Final Fantasy turn-based aspect to it, and it's like I don't know,
Yeah.
it's really simple, like the routine, like hopping onto the game, doing dailies, doing your weekly content, doing maybe
Mhm.
PvP, and just logging out and leaving, and it's just
Yeah.
it's such a good mobile game because it's the same people, I'm pretty sure, that made AFK Arena, and it's like
I think so.
such a good mobile game. But what were you saying?
I'll. Sorry about that.
Mm.
What was it?
Oh no. Continue
No,
on.
no. You don't. No. So,
Alright.
I insist, my friend.
Well, I guess I should introduce myself or something like that. The first gacha I played was Dokkan, and I've still been continuing playing Dokkan. I've been in for the most case, I'd say between our whole group, I've been the one that's just been playing the hardest or longest because you guys took breaks and such. Other than Dokkan, Bang Dream, rhythm game, Bang Dream.
That's
disgusting.
That's
And then
appalling.
most recent game I've gotten into is FGO, Finger and Order.
Yeah.
The classic of fucking
It was literally the
gacha
spawner.
games, bro.
It was the spawner of shit. Like the rates were so bad that the devs were like, okay, maybe we should do something about that.
It was like an infection and moved to other games.
Yeah. bro.
Next thing you know, I'm playing King of Fighters and I'm dealing with .06.
Fact.
Like, bro,
We love Netmarble. We stand Netmarble.
honestly,
bro.
but shit, like, Eric, like, if I don't know, I was gonna be like, I got a little stutter, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, my name Metro. They probably like they know Danny. They probably like, who is Danny? Hold up, hey, that's me. That's me. I'm Metro. Otherwise known as him. You know, I'm him.
That's him, bro.
I'm him.
He
You
made
feel
it
me?
out of pools, bro. Listen,
Made it out of pools.
yo, just start calling out a bunch of fighting game YouTubers or whatever.
LTG, I'm on you, bro. No, I see you in your lobbies, bro. Don't pull up. I'll pull it up. I'll spend $20, get a dub, and get banned, bro.
And he'll make it out of pools, bro. Okay, let me see.
And I'll make it out. Let me stop.
That man gonna at you on Twitter and be like, yo, someone.
He gonna be like, someone get this man. Gem is alchemy dust.
Gem alchemy dust. Get that ass banned, bro. Get out of
For
here.
real.
Nah.
Honest. But shit, like I'm be honest. Out of everyone in the group, it's like 4 or 5 of us. I probably play the most gotchas out of all of us. I be balancing them. I ain't gonna list them all because that'd be boring as hell. But my main 3 in rotation are King of Fighters All Star because it's like a beat 'em up. The goated, bro. Rugal the goat. I've been back in Grand Cross too. I lost my old account, kind of salty about that, but you know, we live on. Say la vie and some such, and then I've been playing Vanguard Zero. I've been playing that shit for years, like the card game. So I've been playing the app.
Like we talk a lot of shit about Vanguard, and like I mean, I don't play Vanguard as much anymore. But like whenever a new card game came out, like we would play it for a while. Like Master Duel came out, we played it for a while, and then we were like, okay, well, back to Vanguard. Fuck Master Duel.
For real. Like it's just something about it. Like Master Duel is nice, but like Yu-Gi-Oh as a formatted card game is kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Just because like you're sitting there, and you're like, do I have hand traps or do they have hand traps? And then if the answer is no to both, you're waiting 60 years for a turn to end and then possibly dying.
They're like, finally, it's my turn. Time to actually summon Purgatrio. Time to get everything. What do you mean you got Ash Blossom? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean you have a Raigeki? Get that shit off the field, bro.
You got Maxi?
You got Maxi?
Man's already set up his whole field that has a Zeus and a goddamn raccoon, and I'm like, wow,
Bro,
I can't do
I
anything.
a Master Duel, and it was like turn 1. So I went second, and this dude turn 1 got like 8,000 life points, and I was like, what the fuck? Or not like that, it's like 12,000, like, or what? Like he increased his life points by like a whole ass 4,000. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing, bro?
Nah, bro, I be playing the troll stuff though. I be going up there. I used to play Eldritch, but Eldritch is cringe, right? Especially like pre-hit Eldritch.
Yeah.
But mathematicians, people don't expect it. When you pull out the Geomath Mech Final Sigma and the extra monster slot, what are they doing? What are they doing?
Fuck that. I run Witchcrafters, bro, and Dark Magician. That's it, bro. You take Madame Bear off the I mean,
Bro said, you take Madame Bear off the field, I am respectfully ratioed.
I'm a guy who dabbles in mech knights and such.
That man said, I gotta make sure the columns. If I don't do stuff in exact columns, bro, it's over.
No, don't get twisted. This is Witchcrafter. But best believe I got Invocation and Alistar in my deck, bro. Don't get twisted. It's there.
Bro say it's a staple. The engine's there.
It's always in every team. God.
We all have, we all have card game backgrounds too. Huh.
Yeah.
And Pokemon too. Like I don't play Pokemon. I don't play Pokemon too. That's also
Shit,
another
I
thing.
do.
Listen, I wanted to get live here on like YouTube or like on a podcast or whatever, but like, wait a second, I got racks, bro. I got racks of TCG codes, bro.
Hey yo, bro.
Don't want them, bro.
Honestly, I feel like one day, right? We should just do a stream or a podcast or something. When we open like a box and we do a giveaway of the codes. I feel like that'd be sick.
I think right now what it's looking like, I may do a TikTok live stream or something, or just like a live stream here with you guys, and then I just may like give away codes while people are in the chat or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like
I'll definitely do that. I do want to open a box, so we have a new set. It's a Silver Tempest coming out November 11th, and they have like Lugia. Lugia is the main Pokemon. That's that like the alternate art came out. There's like Regidrago that's in it. Like, it's a really good set.
Lugia. I hate Lugia's design. I can't lie. Why does it have hands? Why does it have hands? Who are you grabbing?
It's enemies, bro. It'd be gripping them, bro.
Is that an opposable thumb? Is that an opposable? Does it grab stuff? Like, say like you see someone pull up, you're like, Lugia. I be like, Lugia, show him what you do. He's
that man Lugia
it lifts you up.
got the OG
Crushes you.
Simpsons, bro.
Simpsons. Bro, like got them fanboy and chum chum fingers.
Honestly, like, love did indeed sit on Lugia, bro. That man got monster.
Lugia, like, he'll pull up and say, I want a 4x4 sexual style.
4x4.
Twist it, shake it, let it come.
Oh, no. God.
Oh,
honestly, if we're talking about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I'm genuinely like super excited for. Like, I think that's like.
Have you guys seen the newest trailer? The new VTuber whole shtick thing.
Oh,
nah, bro.
It has.
I heard about it. I'm like,
the
bro,
only person who between our whole group that actually watches these VTubers and stuff, I'm actually like, this is a no-brainer that they did.
We watch Gurgura. Whatever that shark chick's name is, Gurgura or something.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just asking you, man. But I seen the
Mori Calliope, Suisei.
Well, you know a lot of those.
I'm a hololive a brain here, bro. No, I'm kidding. But,
bro saw that collab in Zero and was sweating, bro. You're like, happy all of them.
True, I did. I'm still trying to SP all of them.
Bro say, I need 500,000 subscribers in my extra zone, bro. I
don't know, bro. I hate VTubers, right? Listen, nothing against the VTuber themselves. I just think like the design of a VTuber, or like what it actually is, I just think it's dumb.
It's
fair. It's like it plays into people who are like Gachas or people who are like very the parasocial relationship stuff.
Listen, what I need to understand, Zuki, because you like VTubers, why are there so many grown ass men with little girl avatars? Like, I don't understand.
Okay,
I was just about to say something about it. Because look, I feel like it's kind of a farce for some people.
Mm-hmm.
Because or like maybe their way of like showing, you know, there's some people who have like gender dysphoria, or like they feel like they feel like deep down they're a girl.
Okay, so you think
like they use it as an outlet, like an outlet, yeah. Like it's for some of them. I believe it'd be like one or two.
I've talked to a few people who have girl avatars as their VTubers. I've asked them, why is your VTuber avatar a girl? And their answer, because what do guys want to look at?
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
right?
Now that's a good point.
That's literally the biggest point of VTubers and such, especially
until they ask that question. Until they're like, so what do guys want to look at? In a game?
It's a male market.
Yeah, no,
like, I need to see man meat swinging around in my streams, bro. Now look, I was wondering though, right, from a genuine perspective, right? There's a lot of people who, like, I used to be one of them that had didn't think they looked the best. You know, it's people like that. You know, people go through the motions with stuff like that in their life. Right? At some points, I look at it and I'm like, is this like when they make their characters look like some anime character that they want to hit? You know, is that because they're trying to like find a way to like have a bit of self-acceptance? I'm not sure. I feel like some people do it because they think they don't look good enough to do like face cam.
A lot of the people I watch are people who are part of an agency or part of an agency. So
Ah,
they're doing it.
yeah.
So they're
It's
like,
like
they're
a
actually doing
umbrella
like
type of thing.
a job and stuff. So
Ah.
I'm pretty sure it's more to like indie VTubers. This is mostly what you're talking about. Is like
Yeah.
would do that kind of stuff. I see myself wanting to do something like that, but
listen, bro. If you're doing VTubing and your avatar bad, just know I'm gonna get you, bro. Don't worry about it.
bro,
I'm
you know how
on
much
Blender.
avatar? You know how much those shit cost? Models cost? Oh
No,
my
they definitely-
god,
they definitely
man! You're a
cost.
goddamn fortune.
I'm pirating your model and using it on Blender, bro. You're not safe. I'll make it. You will see. Catch me on SFM compile, bro. I'm making something happen.
Oh no!
What did he say?
I'll have to listen to it.
Nah. Okay.
Like, not to say that, not to like, and don't get me wrong. Like, if I say like the shit I said, if it's like a different mentality thing for him, I'm glad. I just want to know information about it because to me it's intriguing. It's intriguing, like the whole VTuber pariah. Because I think it's cool because it makes more people like social. A lot of people you would see that wouldn't have like the mental fortitude to stream and like talk to a group of
it's
people.
very much, especially from what I've heard or like seen from like just from videos and news, like and the actual people like talking, the people who have avatars who speak like that they are people who used to be like neats or like very what's the word? The opposite of extrovert.
Introverted.
Introvert. Yeah, they're like introverts or such. And a lot of them are female, which very surprising. But
it's crazy. Yeah, it's very crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like the community is cool. The community is cool, and it's a market.
Enjoy.
It's a community. People like, I ain't gonna knock it. You like what you like. I just think it's intriguing.
They playing the same games as me, man. Like I go on Genshin, I go on Twitch, I look at Genshin, and
exactly, it's
Genshin, bro.
literal wall of VTubers.
It's a Genshin character playing Genshin, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Look,
you catch Klee playing as Klee in a VTuber stream, like
they're American.
You're just like, oh, okay.
they're like, I am Klee. I've absorbed all of Klee. I'm now her.
I have her C5 and everything. I need this.
God, that's also another thing. I feel like I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like I feel like previously, like a couple years ago, like gacha games weren't as expensive to summon or like spend money on. Now recently, it's like you're entering that like $500, $600 mark.
What's funny is that around that time when that time happened is when VTubers started like booming and stuff.
Yeah, like
very much this whole
social
COVID thing,
inflated thing.
I don't know if I was able to. I don't know.
Alright, get this. Put it in perspective with that, right?
Yeah.
So King of Fighters has an 18,000 ruby pity, mind you. 200 multis. 900 is good. They give you around like 4,000 from logins when a new banner drops. So you know you got 1,400. Not too bad, right?
Yeah.
You think. And this is coming from a self-proclaimed way of money. I ain't gonna lie. I spent a little bit of money, you know. I'm up there in the hundreds. I'm up there in the hundreds. Okay. I love the game. So it's a different. It's like the only one I play religiously, like every day. One of the few ones. You have to pay like, okay, so it's 14,000 gems or rubies. You get like a couple hundred a week, like 150 times 7. That much. I'm dumb, so math.
7,
and another 400, and then you get your weeklies from like
100.
League Match and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like your PvP game modes, like all Netmarble games, all of them got that.
Yeah.
You get it down to 12,000. Not a problem. It's getting past the 12,000 because once you get there, it plateaus. You have no way to summon really like that.
You have to start scraping.
And start re-rolling.
Oh nah, bro. Because like the thing is, it's like Grand Cross. You know, Grand Cross you can have the character ultimate level 1. Some of them are busted enough to where it can work. But if you want to like reach the peak, you need dupes. King of Fighters is that kind of game. You need you got your base dupe, and at level 90, like Rugal, level 90, he can do stuff. Get him to A3, so a completely different man.
Grand Cross isn't even like so. I mean, there's definitely a couple characters that are great at level 1 ult in Grand Cross, but recently they've been coming out with festival characters where their ultimate description is vastly different at level 6 compared to what it is at level 1, and it's like
Would you
it's
say?
really bad.
I don't know about Grand Cross because like I've actually recently been having a problem with certain like gotcha games lately. Is how kind of predatory they are with how
like
they-
summoning and stuff.
yeah, with
It's all of
summoning.
them. It's all of them, but it's sad because some of them are like. Not that ain't even the cutoff, but
Yeah.
like it's sad because some of them just started it and it's kind of fucked.
Like Tower
Like-
Fantasy. So
like-
I actually really
like-
like Tower Fantasy, and then I feel like that
Yeah.
game really fell off because it's expensive. But like, so you're summoning
Yeah.
for
Like, do you
weapon,
need like you have to
you
like summon though? That's the
you-
question.
So
like,
it's like an 80 pity summon for a character, and then you also have to summon for their parts or whatever, like their perks. So basically, like you get 4 artifacts that you can put on a character. You need to summon for all 4 of those artifacts, and it's like it's 80 pities for those artifacts as well too, and like you're not guaranteed to get them. So it's like you're spending probably like over $1,000 to get
I
the
feel
character
like-
fully built.
With a game like that, I feel like the formula, it should be more around like punishing Grey Raven.
mhm.
You know how Grey Raven has his weapon pool and his character pool, but they're vastly different in terms of how they work and like when you get what. Like if they did something like that, it would make a bit more sense.
I think,
But 1,000 for a full character is crazy. That's
Yeah.
Genshin level C5 type stuff. Like C5,
yeah, but like
you
at
say-
least you don't need
like-
C5 in Genshin.
don't.
Like,
no,
you
but
need-
no, but
yeah.
some characters
So
are
that's very
completely.
predatory.
You don't need it,
Yeah,
but some characters are busted at
Obviously,
C5.
yeah.
Yeah. So like you can tell, like it's like you like you're up there, and then like with the character, but then you shoot up there when you get him C5.
Yeah,
It's more
that's
the fact
'cause-
that like as gotcha like literally just like people in general, like when it comes to playing video games, especially video games that have characters that they like, they're always gonna want the newest character. They're always gonna want their favorite character. So the idea is
Mhm.
like sure. Like I'm playing Genshin, like sure I have Hu Tao, with Staff of Homa as C1. I'm grateful for that, but it's like I cannot get dupes for her and max her out without spending my summoning materials on her. And like if I do that, I can't summon for the new characters that also come out. And like
Yeah.
maybe I sound greedy, but it's like I shouldn't be forced to save every little bit of 60 primo gems a day just so that I can get a new
It
character.
had the chance,
Have a
not
chance.
even the guarantee. That's what
I want to
kills me.
say that. I mean, like that's gotcha itself. You know.
Yeah, it's gotcha. It's gotcha.
but,
Like, you
like, I have to say, like, I mean, what I meant by like, okay, I guess I should have reiterated by predatory, like being locked out of content because you don't have a character.
Dragon Ball
Legends,
bro.
Legends.
Dokkan just
Legends.
recently had an event where you
Legends.
had to have certain characters to.
Legends is crazy
Like,
because look, okay, sidebar thing, right? Y'all know they dropping the movie celebration stuff, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the gamma stuff, and like
Yeah.
we're probably gonna get Gohan and
Right.
Piccolo Orange and everything.
Yeah.
Piccolo Potential Unleashed. So we're getting that, but you know it's gonna be just like Anniversary this year. Legends, get down, mittens. Oh my god! Of course you choose to do this.
Like I think
the cat.
because
I'm on.
my thing is like I love
What a
Dragon Ball
gotcha
Legends.
shouldn't do, bruh.
Like
But, like-
I played Dragon Ball Legends since it came out. I remember because I think I was in
That is
senior year of-
predatory.
Yeah, I think I was in my senior year of high school, and I was in
Mhm.
class when my phone started downloading it because it launched, and I was like, "This is the
Oh,
only thing
right,
that matters.
right,
I will
right.
fail all of my senior classes if this game came out. Like nothing else."
Bro, risked it all.
Like my mom could literally text me and be like, "Nico, someone's in the hospital." Like, bitch, I don't care. Dragon Ball Legends is out. I need it, bro.
New bar just dropped. I can't go, mom.
And I feel like I have good reason to talk about because like I feel like I played Legends definitely.
You
before
played
this.
this long.
You definitely got the most time in it.
And my thing is, and like I've kept the same account the whole time too. Like there's units that I
Mhm.
definitely missed out. Like first anniversary hit, I think I went about 50,000 Chronos crystals in, and I did not pull Super Vegito, and I
Damn.
pulled one copy of Super Saiyan Blue.
And the
Goku
crazy
Vegeta.
thing is, so you know the month, that was before they did the monthly thing where you pay $8, they got 1,000.
Yeah,
But like, put it into perspective.
that's a lot,
Times-
bro.
Times like what? That's 50 multis.
50 multis, bro.
Times that by 8
Bro, fucking
with
crazy,
taxes.
bro.
That's a bunch of money
That's a lot
worth of chrono crystals. That's a lot of money.
It was really bad too because like so after going like 50 multis in and only pulling like one of each Super Saiyan Blue and no like Vegeta, I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? It took like a year and a half for me.
Compression arcs.
Yeah, like,
I
was
can
about to turn
understand
into
that,
Goku
bro.
Black and like go to Bandai, like personally, like yo, like it's my account, bro. I remember I was so
zero admin plan.
like I was so down bad. Like I literally went into the Apple store, typed a review, put 1 star, and I said I summoned for Super Vegito and got him, and my game deleted and got rid of him. I need him back or whatever. And like it was so bad. It was so bad.
Yeah,
And it took like a year and a half for me to get my first copy, and now I have them at like Zenkai 7, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't want you anymore. Where's my Super
Yeah,
Saiyan?
Wait, we got
has
Ultra,
a
but
problem
like
with
Ultra.
you got Ultra Vegito. You got Ultra. And don't get me started, because we've been like okay. So Nico, we've had conversations about the meta of Legends. Back when we both were playing it, we've talked about it like constantly. Like I don't think y'all understand. Legends has one of the weirdest team building formats ever. It's like
7 Gohan every single
got
team, bro.
no. It's 8. It's 17 and 18.
Yep.
UI Goku.
Bruh.
MUI Goku.
Love MUI.
You might see Super Saiyan 3 Goku because he is like a truck.
Good. He's good.
Oh, he's really good. Oh, you'll see. What's his face? Ultra Gogeta, Ultra Vegito. And Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku.
Bro.
And you'll see like all of them pepper on the team. And you're like, oh, there's all the synergy. All of the pepper on the team. And it's like bench don't matter. Benches don't matter. It's how busted the kicks are.
Legends was like, and I was like, you know what? Listen, we understand that it's hard to get dupes of characters and that it's hard to team build. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give you a free slot in your leader slot, so it doesn't even matter what the fuck that unit is. They're gonna get buffed. And now it's like, now every single team, literally, it's like, oh, my team's unique. So what do you like to run? Ultra Gogeta, Ultra Vegito, MUI, Super Saiyan. They're like, damn, and like,
it is crazy because they did that right. And like anniversary, one of the hypest things to me personally on anniversary was Zenkai Vegito Blue. Yeah. I just got him 7. I was like, yo, I'm happy.
Yeah, I like that.
Like, you know, it's a very good change. His cape was really fun. Still a good character. He never really fell off. Other units just took his place. He still had play. If you had a Senkai 7 Vegito Blue on Gachas, and you didn't have the best blue for it, you could run Vegito Blue.
Yeah.
And they dropped him. Ultra Vegito. No one cared. No one cared about Vegito Blue. Hey, shut up, Vegito Blue. New Vegito came out.
Bro, oh my god. And it's crazy too because like I feel like it's not even a matter of like Zenkais themselves because like you would think like oh a Zenkai would come out. You would think Zenkais are going to come out and then it's going to be busted. But like that's not the case. Yeah. We've had some really bad Zenkais and it's like I think the biggest one is probably like the newer ones, like or not the newer, the older ones, like Purple Saiyan Saga Vegeta, Super Saiyan
Yellow Goku Black.
Yellow Goku Black.
They did him horrible.
Like it's like what the fuck? Listen, the only things that matter in Legends are Future, God Key, Hybrids, Sun Family,
powerful opponents and androids, bro. And even then, powerful opponents. Any
movie saga,
movie saga.
It's movies. Bro, listen. You can say, listen. I stand movie saga. I'm running BoJack Gohan. I'm running Broly. Cool. I'm running. And guess who's at the front of that? Cell Saga Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Senkai Saga. Because I don't give a fuck. I throw him on every team, bro.
You did put him on every team, bro.
Catch me in PvP with like all Brolys, especially now they got the Ultra Broly. I'm like. Slap him in the lead.
Yeah, Ultra Broly is.
And then they go Zenkai Blue, Super Movie Broly.
Oh yeah.
It's like
it's over.
But my thing with Legends isn't much the characters and how bloated they are because like it's like that in every game. Like, Dokkan has bloated. It's the events.
Yeah.
You have to unless you have the character.
You have to either grind your. I was gonna say ass, but I already said you have to grind your ass off for it, or you have to hope to Jesus or whatever you worship that you pull that motherfucker.
Fact.
And then when you do it, you still have to grind a lot because
they had what it was called. So the anniversary, they had these not world boss raids, but they were like so you made 4 separate teams. And basically, so no. You had four separate units, and all four of those units were buffed by four different
by
bitches.
a team, like
And
a
my thing
different
is,
like
bro,
thing.
I'm looking at these boosted characters like I don't have them, bro.
The newest characters,
bro. The cheering one where it was like, Universal Battle Saga. You're like, okay, I have a good front line for it. He's purple or whatever color he was.
They all have to be the new characters.
And it's like yellow. It's like yellow EX Jiren, which has a lower rate than the Sparking. EX Blue Topo, which has a lower rate than the Sparking. Both of the new LFs.
Both of the new.
And a bunch of the new recent banner units.
Like, I remember. So I was super lucky. I pulled MUI like 3 times in like one rotation, like 2 rotations. It was like, if you don't have, like, so MUI got like a 300% buff to like all of his stats or whatever when fighting Jiren. And it's like, oh,
if you didn't have him,
it's like, oh, you don't have Jiren? I mean, you don't they were like, oh, you don't have MUI? That's fine. You can use these other boosted characters. And it's like, boost plus 10%, bro. I'm like, what am I going to do with that, bro?
That's horrible. Because, like, you go into the event. Like, I tried to, like, free to play my way through it because I wasn't interested in any of the banners till the Goku came out. By the way, I got shafted.
Terrible, bro.
But, like, it's like you go into the event, and like not only that, to get a lot of the Chronos crystals that they had locked behind missions, you had to get the units to 7+. And the only way you could get the units to 7+ if you did that event with the four.
Oh yeah, that too.
And to beat that, you had to summon. And to summon, you need crystals, which is locked behind that event. So it's like an endless loop of you're out of luck, and it's just circles.
It's like you want to summon, do event. You want to do event, need new characters. You need new characters. You
need new characters. You gotta summon. Stop. How am I going to do this? Like, Legends is a cool game. Don't get me wrong. Like, Legends is fire. Like, it's the only game of its time to do that. Like, some stuff like that. Like, we've talked about it before. If any other game series did it, if Fist of the North Star did it, if Naruto had a game like Legends, if any other game had a game like Legends, it would go crazy.
And like
Legends is the first in its market to do that, and it's flopping with it because of it.
And it's definitely like, I don't want to take.
It's because of the event.
Because I've had more good memories than I had bad memories.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a fun game.
Just recently, they seem like they're very desperate for player-based time, because what they'll do. So before they you would have 15 missions, and all 15 missions will give out like 100 Chronos crystals each. Now what they're doing is you have to complete all 15 missions first, and then the 16th mission is going to give you your 1,000 Chronos crystals, and it's like...
And you have to log in, and you have to literally for the whole event.
Log in, complete all the challenges.
You have to be consistent.
Yeah, and if you miss a day, you're fucked. Like, generally speaking, you're gone. You're like, you lost all your shit. Like, I've done that. It's been times where, like, I feel like they don't understand that their player base isn't one that can consistently play the game to the level that they want it to be played. Like, they're expecting people to know like the game.
You literally have to like actually focus on actually playing. It's not like Dokkan.
There's not a lot of auto in it. Like, they have an auto feature to grind stuff, but like, it's not good if you do the battle towers thing with the Zenkai.
You can't even auto it unless you get done all the challenges for whatever stage that you're doing. And my thing is, it's so counterintuitive, because like, mobile games are popular in Japan because of how convenient they are. Like, because people don't have time at home to play on their console. Why is it that I'm playing a mobile game? I should not be sitting on my phone playing a mobile game for like 4 or 5 hours, bro. Like, I should just be able to log on and get it done in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
That's why I like games like Card Fight.
Yeah.
Along as like a side gacha, because like, you can play it when you got free time to do like rank matches and stuff.
Well, or even they're not very
and they aren't lenient. Well, they're not like strict when it comes to like
their events are
missions and events and stuff. Like, you just fight this dude X amount of times, which you can just like hit auto fight. Get this amount of victory points, or like the events. For your free to play clans, you literally just, if you have a skin, which they give a lot of G skin things for, just skip through it. Just skip through it. They give you a shit ton of tickets, skip through it. Right? And like, it gives you the option that if you want to focus playing it, you can. Like, that's why I like Dokkan too. Because like, Dokkan, you can auto stuff.
Yeah, all your daily,
auto battle.
on my
Yeah, daily missions. You just do 2 things. Like literally, do any 2 missions and you're good.
Yeah.
And then you just leave stuff to auto to form the events. You ain't gotta play it.
This is why I love Dislike, because Dislike, it's like, okay, I could be doing story, I could be doing PvP, and guess what? I have an auto run on like relics or whatever, or like I have an auto run on like Ascension materials.
I think it's so literally just the format of what Legends is.
Yeah.
But it still does not give them the excuse to make their events locked behind where you have to actually have the character that's that's on currently right now. Like you have to summon on the banner.
All they have to
the
do
crystals you need
is not lock the characters behind paywall. Give free to play and low spending players a way to do the events.
Yeah.
And then just like buff up the percentage multiplier boost thing for the characters.
Events
it's an LF,
do not need to be tough.
Yeah,
Events do not need to be tough.
Yeah, like
it's a PvP game.
Yeah, it's literally a PvP game. I can see if it was Dokkan where the end game content is all PvE, but it was hard.
Yeah.
So like that's one thing, but when you're a PvP game, you shouldn't have to be focused on PvE too. There's no PvE in Legends like that. It's not really.
When Anniversary hit, and basically every day you logged in, you were able to do a stage with the boosted characters, and you got a 10%
and you can miss the day, bro, and you'd be fucked.
I've gotten like 30 of those goddamn 10% LF tickets or whatever from doing daily stages. I pulled 2, bro. 2 out of 30. 10%, bro. How?
I did the same thing. Guess who my 2 were? I pulled 3. Goten.
Oh.
Purple Goten.
Hybrids.
I had them at 7 red stars.
Hybrids movie, baby. Hybrids and movies. We love that. We stay in that. I can't stay in Legends that time.
I'm like, how do you have a pool of 17 units and you get the same ones? How?
Has anyone played Legends recently? Like, check the events or anything?
Yeah, like
I don't know if they fixed I don't know if they fixed any of like how they do their events ever since Anniversary.
It's kind of the same, to be honest.
It really
is. They didn't really change much. Like Ultra Broly dropped. That's what got me started. As soon as I got like the leaks of Ultra Broly, I was like, I'm gonna hop back in it because I had crystals when I logged off. I just stopped playing it because I saw no reason to break my ass grinding a game that I saw no reward in. No. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if you're gonna play any game, even like whether it's gacha, PC games or something, anything, right? Even especially ones with PvP, you want rewards for your hard work.
No, yeah. Definitely.
Like think about it. COD games, they're good because you get like the old ones at least. I don't know about the new ones. Like think about it. Modern Warfare 2 and 3. When you played with a gun in PvP and you did good with a gun, got accolades, got kills, you got stuff that showed that you did it. It's like you feel proud about it. If you go to Legends and you wash it in PvP, you get to top 1,000, 10,000, whatever number you want to get to. And then you get summons. And you're like, okay, I got this hard-earned CC. I fought the same team 25 times. I hope I get something. You summon, get nothing. Well, how you going to feel? You're going to be like, I'm quitting this game.
And my thing is like Legends, it took them damn near 30 years to introduce a pity system, but 50 multis, 50,000
50 is crazy,
bro. Do you know how long it would take for me to get 50,000 Chronos crystals? Like, what the fuck, bro? No, bro.
Like, bro, that's literally what you spent on your first year for Vegito.
It's so bad,
and you only got 1. Like,
why does Dokkan not have a pity system either, bro?
No, but like, no. Here's the thing, though. Dokkan gives more stones. It's way more free to play friendly than Legends. It's not even close.
Their coin
not
shop
even close.
Is also very
coin shop is very good. Like any game,
I think
I play Treasure Cruise, right?
Really good.
I play Treasure Cruise. Yeah. They have the same exact system. You get Sugo Rares, which are pretty much. No, they don't. Well, they do, but it's like 27, 28 multis depending on the banner.
Literally.
So like so like a little bit like so. You can summon to get the pity, and that is cool. It's an option, but you can wait. Also, it gives you multiple options to get characters you don't have or don't have the stones to get. So I feel like Dokkan doing that instead of like a general pity system is better because they give more stones. It would kind of be stupid to give you a 50 multi pity when they're giving you like 30 multis worth of stones.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
they ain't really making money.
I think, yeah, but that's like what I think. Like the pity, I think there should be a pity system just for the people who do actually spend money in the game.
Oh, bro got blacked out, bro. Bro, we'll see neon green. It's gonna be a rave.
But like,
But yeah,
if we're talking about
You got a point
gachas,
though.
listen, I'm super excited for you already know Honkai Star Rail. That game
Oh
was
yeah.
magnificent. Boy, listen, I am a
Oh, yeah.
sucker for MiHoYo. I don't care.
you are a
Has my
sucker for
money.
MiHoYo, bro.
MiHoYo simp, bro.
Listen, MiHoYo came out with Genshin 2 years ago. I saw God, I saw Zhao, I saw Zhongli, Hu Tao, Raid. I said, take my money, bro.
Bro, this is the reason why I went back to the roots of gachas and called it, FGO, bro. That's
Mm.
I think you guys should, I don't know if you guys played FGO.
I played
Have
it
Nah,
for a while.
I haven't even watched the show.
You don't need to watch the show.
Fate is so.
I just know.
The waifus are all there, bro.
I just know Gilgamesh is sick.
God.
I just like,
Gilgamesh is sick.
But,
and that's all I know.
no, there's a couple new gachas I'm pretty sure coming out besides Honkai Star Rail. I'm pretty sure there's a
Got to return to the roots, bro.
Man, I don't know. I think there's
The
Honkai
roots
Star
of
Rail and
Akasha.
then maybe a new Nier one coming out. I don't think so, but I've been playing Nier Reincarnation on that one's pretty good actually. That's a pretty good mobile game. I didn't.
Oh
mind
yeah,
Yeah.
you told me about that game because they recently got a Persona 5
Yeah,
collaboration.
yeah, that shit was. I pulled Joker and I said, okay, I'm done. I'm getting off the game.
So that's it for me.
That's also another thing. I feel like mobile games are trying too hard to be AAA titles. Like, I feel like if I
Yeah.
check my settings and I see fucking Genshin is 12 gigabytes in my phone, bitch, get the hell out of my phone. Yo,
I know, right? No, fucking
I'm not
fantasy.
gonna lie. I'm
Holy
not gonna,
shit,
bro. It's like that one. Okay, so y'all already know. Like I'm like one of the like 6 people that like My Hero. I ain't gonna lie to you. So they got their 2 gacha games.
Oh, you do
They
play
got-
My Hero, yeah.
Yeah, like they got 2 gacha games, right? I used to play Ultra Impact, but I kind of fell off of that because turn-based games are okay. They're not my cup of tea, but like they're okay. But I love the other one. It's like
the open
the
world.
strongest hero, the open world one, kind of. And like, I feel like that game is just like Genshin, where it's like the updates are huge for it.
Yeah.
It has maintenance every Tuesday, and the game just eats at your phone's battery way too much.
Bro, I went into my phone. My bad for cutting you off. I went into my phone.
No, you good.
Settings. That shit said Legend 6 gigabytes, Grand Cross 9 gigabytes, Tower of Fantasy 9 gigabytes. I said, bitch, give me my data back, bro.
I know,
Get
right?
off my phone.
Okay, makes sense. Grand Cross and like Dokkan and all that stuff. It makes sense why they have that much because like all the assets of years of assets.
Yeah, and Grand Cross do have really good models.
Yeah.
Like I will say that they have really good models, and their cutscenes and self-made story are fantastic.
Yeah.
That Ragnarok story is crazy.
Yeah, definitely really good. Honestly, like there's times where Grand Cross have done like anime artwork and like cinematics better than, in my opinion, than the anime.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you go on their YouTube channel and it's just crazy. It's literally like all like grade A1 filet mignon cinematics, bro. Like you like this is crazy. Make a game.
That's what I'm
Make
saying.
a game.
Man,
I will pay
sponsor me,
60.
bro. Please. God.
For real, bro. It's like King of Fighters is the same way. I talk about it all the time. But like every time a new character comes out, it's like 500 megabytes a gig. But
same thing for Future
the
Fight.
graphics for it, crazy.
Bruh. Same thing for Future Fight, like the animations that they do with the new uniforms and costumes that come out. It's like,
oh yeah,
good.
Oh yes, Venom, Carnage, the symbiote update, delectable, delectable. I transcended Scream the day it happened. I was ready. I was there.
I want to say there's a game for was it a game loop that I really like for a gacha game is that, and this is something that no other gacha game does, like or can do, and that's Gundam's gacha game. Gundam, what is it called?
Gundam Battle
Gundam Breaker Mobile.
But Gundam Breaker Mobile is the name
they
right now.
They changed it to Breaker Mobile.
It used to be GPGW, but that name is too fucking long. I ain't gonna lie.
It is literally Gundam Breaker, bro. It's literally Breaker, but a mobile version.
Yeah, honestly, it's a fun game though.
Because it has a cool game loop that's very unique.
What was the one that I played with you guys, where you build your own mech and you were like,
yeah, that's Breaker.
That was the
Mobile.
one. That's the one.
It has such a unique game loop where you make your own.
Yeah,
shit. You
are in the game.
It makes yourself have a unique uniqueness in a. Of course, there's like metas and stuff in that game, but like there's there's so much creativity and uniqueness for as a gacha game of all things. Is like
saying
it's so
metaphor
If
is
you wanna-
kind of generous because like only real meta per se is more so devoted, like decided by how much devotion you put in and like like not spending smartly, but using your hero chip smartly.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like if you go on every banner, like you're gonna flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like,
paying for one banner.
This game is so Gundam is so free to play friendly with like how much stuff they give you.
Because I remember I logged in and I got
Holy
tickets
shit.
for like Sokai parts or like free Sokai parts, and then
exactly.
the step ups. Like I was able to do the samurai set
Imagine
immediately as soon as I logged in.
Yeah.
It's like
imagine like Dokkan or what else what else is a good game to compare? Like Dokkan or Legends, but like they allow you to like get a free like 2-star or 3-star. No, that'll be for Legends. Dokkan, like they give you
imagine like they give you an LF.
Dokkan Fest, a free Dokkan Fest,
like a Dokkan Fest or an LF.
But I was like,
the feature.
I mean,
what, like 3 months ago? Like it's 3 months ago, and you can get a free Dokkan Fest for that appeared 3 months ago.
Legends had a good thing going on when the game first came out because like my thing is like they have banners where it's like, oh here, one-time summon guaranteed LF, like that. Sure, like that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's a guaranteed LF.
Yeah.
But I'm
That's
still
value.
using my hard-earned Chronos crystals that I had to work my ass off with these non-battle bonus characters to like earn that 1,000 Chronos crystals. And my thing is like when you look at the beginning of Legends, they were, if you logged in for 7 days in a row when a banner just came out, banner was there for like 3 weeks, they gave out tickets, and once you collected like 7 of those tickets, you got a guaranteed
You do a
sparking
multi,
off that
yeah.
banner. And my thing is like they had free sparkings when new banners came out, so every person at least got one chance to at least get a new character. So now it's like with these rotations, they're expensive, the rates are super low. Like I don't think ultras should have been summonable. Like having a 0.25% chance of getting an ultra character, I think is
and being fucking crazy.
They're super meta.
Unpopular opinion now though.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have made it so ultras evolve from sparkings.
Okay.
Like say you know you got the power grid board thing, whatever the fuck. It's like 7 layers. You fix them, max out the character. Make it so they have like an unlockable one, and you got the unlockable things from doing like
a easy
like very hard in game stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
That
like PvE stuff, not the PvP. Like you go there, you do it, like run, like you know the 50. You remember the 50 gauntlet thing we had before?
Yeah.
Like you do that. You don't get Chronos crystals. You get the stuff to unlock that gate, and once you unlock it, you can take them to 11 on the board and upgrade them to an ultra. And they keep the typing. The kit just changes. If they did that, it would have been fine.
Even if you were to say, "Oh, you have to spend Chronos crystals to transcend a character from sparking the ultra," I wouldn't even care because I already have that character. Like,
it's like if you had the character, it would benefit you to do that.
It's just,
just
because of how the game works, like how they handle with awakening units. Because how Zenkai is so different to like.
Yeah.
Listen,
it's like come out with another rarity. That shit about to go sparking, Legends Limited, Ultra, Mega, Plus Ultra, Sigma, Alpha. They're out literally
Omega,
Legends,
Legends, Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Mexico, Foxtrot. Like, it's just gonna be a bunch of fucking military names. Like, oh my god. But like mobile games aside, though, like if we're talking about actual AAA titles, like Overwatch 2 just dropped.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Overwatch
2 is cool and all, but as the sole dude in this call to get the Street Fighter beta.
Oh, Street Fighter 6.
To the listeners out there.
Okay.
To all of the listeners out there.
Enthusiasts, bro.
There is going to be a ripple in the fighting game community when Street Fighter 6 drops. I'm telling you, the mechanics feels good. The game, smooth, butter, stages, beautiful, background music, amazing. Every character feels way different, but the same. It's like, okay, Chun-Li, for example. Chun-Li didn't have her stance. She had her, she ain't have a DP, none of that. It was a very cut and dry charge character, right? In this game, she got links off of her, like spinning bird kick. She got a stance that can give her a pop-up for combos. a DP that you can EX and get out of Drive Rush. Like Chun-Li with a DP? Who told them that was okay? And I'm thankful for them because they're geniuses.
Listen, Street Fighter 6 is that shit's some heat, but
Tekken 8
come out, baby. Tekken,
oh,
baby.
Oh yeah!
Tekken, baby.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Tekken, baby.
Where's the announcement, bro?
I'm there for it. I'm there for it. When they say Tekken 8 open beta,
Justice
I'm there.
3, I am literally because I know another realm has it in their back pocket. I wouldn't even be surprised if they wait till this summer to actually hint at it or talk about it.
Yeah.
Another realms they make MK, don't they?
They make Mortal Kombat, and Injustice. That's why they got crossovers. Like you'll see DC characters in the Mortal Kombat one or the MK characters in the Injustice games. Because they own by the same studio, they got the rights to it.
Say what you want. NetherRealm is the best fighting game company.
Mm.
And the only reason why I'm saying that is because they put Spawn in the game, bro. I waited.
Oh my god!
Years, bro. I waited years, bro. Listen.
I was about to cook you for a second. I was like, you can't say that.
Spawn.
When Street Fighter is right there.
They put Kratos.
Like Capcom is right there.
No,
Capcom.
I'm mad at that. I'm mad at that because it was cool. But they didn't put it on every console, which I get because PlayStation owns the rights to Kratos. Yeah. Sony owns the rights. No problem there. But if you're gonna do that, put Master Chief in.
Hell no, bro.
Put Master Chief. Master Chief and MK9 would have went crazy.
No, where's Soul Calibur, bro?
Soul Calibur slept on game. When
are we getting a new Soul Calibur game?
Listen, how I say if you're mad because a PlayStation fighting game or just a fighting game on PlayStation has a exclusive character, stop being poor. Get a PlayStation, bro.
No. Get PlayStation. No. This is coming from someone who owns all the PlayStations. Don't worry. I am that guy. Sony is the company. I feel like if you're gonna
the realm of was it cross-platform now?
Yeah, like
entering the realm of cross-platform.
So we get
cross-platform.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna
become PlayStation. No, it was on the beta. PC, Xbox, and PS4 or PS5. All of the game was smooth.
Come with rollback, bro.
Aces, Sam, all of the peoples from the other our group of peoples. We played it and it stayed at 2 frames all the time. Okay. It never lagged. And the only time it lagged was because it's a beta, so the servers they would doodle themselves, the servers. But when they didn't do it, it was butter, copacetic. I was always running it good.
If you're telling me I can play Street Fighter 6 and beat the fuck out of little kids on Nintendo Switch, that's all that matters to me.
Nah, it ain't gonna be on the Switch. I'm gonna tell you, that game can't be on the Switch. That game can't be on the Switch.
A lot of fighting games on the Switch does not.
Listen, they got MK11 on the Switch. Best believe they're
okay.
6 on that shit too.
Okay, I was the stupid one that bought it on the Switch too. That's the sad part. I bought it on the Switch. I had a little Switch light. I still got it over there. I bought it on the Switch. And I played it, and I was like, why does it look pixelated? I played a 2D MK11 on the Switch. Not to mention, it runs your battery down super fast. Your battery will go from 80 to 40 in 20 seconds.
That man's Switch was shitting itself. That man said, he said, I've been demoted to Atari.
Honestly, Switch will never become good enough to play for fighting games.
Switch is a very... Sorry about that. What you say?
I love the Switch. I think the Switch is convenient.
Switch is
I think it's fun. But let's be honest. Listen,
not good for ports.
The Switch is the equivalent to ketchup pre-cum, bro. When you don't shake the bottle, it's just
vinegar, liquid thing.
Yeah, it's ketchup, but
it's not good.
It's not ketchup. I only play my Switch when I have multiple games downloading or updating on my PC, or
be honest.
PlayStation is busy.
Be honest here. Keep it above with me, the both of you. Aside from maybe Persona, because I know Zuki's into Persona and stuff.
Yeah, that's
the only time you open your Switch is to play Pokemon. Am I right or wrong?
Smash.
Anything Pokemon or Smash. There's 7 games that are good on it.
Breath of the Wild was good.
Any Nintendo game that JRPGs on Nintendo was fun because
I feel
it's a handheld.
Yeah. The point I'm trying to make with that is
that's the JRPGs.
Think about
it's the same.
It's a good 15, 20 games.
Yeah.
And this is with me counting Pokemon as a whole as one game, and games with multiple ones as one game. It's like 15, 20 good games on Switch.
Like exclusively to Switch, because
exclusively to Switch, because like it's other games.
But they're on
That's true.
PC.
It's other games. Yeah. But like I'm talking about like Switch exclusives. You like Mario Party's good.
Nintendo, yeah.
Like when they did the
Bowser's Fury, good.
Bowser, yeah, like Mario Odyssey, Bowser's Fury. Like if
I don't think Nintendo has missed with a like Nintendo exclusive game yet.
Yeah, like their games are good. Their games don't miss.
Let me not say that, because when I was watching the E3 trailer and they were going over Sony and Nintendo and they were showing off all the games or whatever, why is it that Nintendo showed like the same fucking game 8 times in a row of like some random villager building a house?
Oh, farming?
Like it's literally the same type of game 6 times in a row, and I'm like, bro, please, bro, I don't want to build anymore.
Do y'all remember the Ouya? That like old shitty indie developer consoles, like a little square. It was like a GameCube, but with indie games, it's trash. Long story short, it's trash, right? I feel like it's like that. I feel like the Switch is like, it's like 15, 20 licensed. They focus on it, put they all into games, and then you got like a fuck ton of indie games. Ones that you don't even know the developers for. It's like Left Net Studios. What studio is that, bro? What game is this?
Listen, okay. If we're talking about, now that we're talking about E3 and games, bro, listen, Modern Warfare 2 is coming out on the 20th.
Oh yeah,
we love Modern Warfare. Listen, God of War is coming out. That's game of the year right there. Elden Ring.
Papa Thor.
That's game of the year, bro.
Papa Thor.
Okay, if we're being realistic, the only games that I see competing for game of the year is Elden Ring, God of War, and if I'm being honest with you, Legends Arceus may be a contender. Maybe.
Yeah.
Evolution.
Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus came out 2021.
2020.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But it wasn't on the was it on the nominations for the game of the year?
I don't know.
Because sometimes they come in after like the nomination period and they lapse over to the next one.
Oh wait, no, because
it depends on what quarter they came out in.
I guess so.
Because like if Street Fighter was released after Christmas.
Yeah.
But before quarter 1 of the next year, or like quarter 2 of the next year, whatever one spring is, right?
Oh, it kind of
it would lapse.
2023. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know the specific range, but I know for some games it lapses 1 year and it goes into the nomination pool the next year. And like if that's the case,
especially if it's like
it's probably Arceus changed the game.
Arceus was definitely like
Arceus, somewhat, because I saw there's some things I didn't like about Arceus. I didn't get to play the game myself, so I don't know how much my word is.
Well, you know what could have helped you with that Torrenson? It's out there. It's out there. I do not condone this. I do not condone this. If you do this, my FBI agents out there, I do not condone this.
But if you wanted to.
Legally, you could play the game.
Because my thing is like, there's so many games coming out, but my thing, like, none of them have done anything. So when God of War first came out, like when God of War 4 first came out, that got Game of the Year immediately, and there was like no contender with it. Now there's like Elden Ring, and like you have the Suicide Squad game coming out, you have Elden Ring, you have God of War, you have Final Fantasy 16, Street Fighter 6. You have that one. It's like
Tekken 8 possibly coming out. We don't know the specifics, but it's probably coming out soon.
Like you have like Alan Wake 2 coming out. You got like a bunch.
It's
a lot of games.
Yeah, a lot of things are happening.
And we got that new Assassin's Creed coming out. Yeah. And now I know not a lot of people are a fan of that little like MMORPG kind of feel with the Assassin's Creeds, but Origin. Godly. Story-wise, amazing. Gameplay-wise, fun. Odyssey went crazy, especially DLC when you were in Atlantis.
Yeah.
You were in Atlantis? What is quit playing? Like, and then the new one, and then Valhalla is crazy too.
Because the last time I had a good time playing Assassin's Creed was either Unity or 3. Like Black Flag was fine. I didn't really have an issue with it, but I think Unity and 3 really,
I think Black Flag was the coolest one.
Really?
Black Flag is cool just because the concept of like, oh, I'm the captain of my own crew, hunting out for the secret lost pre-civilization treasure. But like
you have a pirate.
The ship fighting is trash.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm a pirate. You know, I'd be swashbuckling, drinking ale and whatever. You know, I'm doing my thing, and I just put on this assassin costume, and I just have perfect balance, and I'm walking on tight ropes or whatever. Like how, bro? How, Sway? There's no way that a pirate was no, bro. Shut the hell up. Get that out. No, get that out of here. But like no, I think
those jeans, bro.
Those jeans, it's those shoes. But like no, I think if we're being serious, I think the only contenders I really see for Game of the Year is Arceus, if it's
I haven't seen a single Nintendo game fucking ever get Game of the Year, bro.
Yeah.
Even though
Breath of the Wild.
we all everyone knows every single Nintendo game has always been bangers, no matter what. It's always been consistently good. They've
How
always
many Game of the Year,
been
bro?
good.
Like,
But I feel like people get the barometer, like the layers of how good a game is. Like you can say a game is good. Any game can be good if you like the game series with its flaws. It's good, but it's difference between being good and like mold breakingly good.
Yeah.
Like you got games like God of War that broke the mold with cinematic story gameplay.
Yeah.
You got games like Breath of the Wild that also did the same thing. That's like one of Nintendo's best games.
Something else that I really love. So I don't know if God of War was the first game to do it, but they have this thing where there's no loading screens. Like everything is in one take, and I think that honestly, really helps with the immersion of video games, and that's why God of War actually got put where it is. Because like the game is beautiful, like don't get me wrong, but like when you're comparing God of War to like other story games like Horizon Zero Dawn, like I personally didn't care much for Horizon Zero Dawn, even like with.
But there's so many loading screens,
and like that too, and it's like I don't know. I same thing like Elden Ring. Like Elden Ring, like it didn't feel like loading screens in the game. Like it felt like one take of open world like story, and the story was actually genuinely interesting.
You wanna know what helps with that?
I just realized what came. Oh my god!
You wanna know what helps with that though?
What?
It's like. Oh, sorry. What are you saying?
So you go on.
No, you go. I got you.
No, I was gonna separate. I was gonna go on a different thing.
Keep that there. Keep that there because this is a small thing. So what they do with that is like when the games like God of War and stuff had those long cutscenes or like those cutscenes, the game and the area is loading in the cutscene, so it's very seamless. Like when you're saving during the cutscene and everything, it's like that seamless loading thing that they've been trying to do and doing with a lot of games nowadays. Yeah. Where it's like God of War, where you got into a fight with like the stranger at the beginning, right? And then it loaded in the next zone. When you beat him and everything, not to spoil it, but if you haven't played it by now, it's like go out there, do it. If you haven't played it, do it.
What are you doing?
G2A, get it. You'll enjoy it. If like you play it and it's like the scene happens where the stranger gets the shit smacked out of him or everything, and it loads the next area of the fight in the next area of the game, so it's so seamless that you're like, holy shit, I'm playing this for 3 hours. Next thing you know, and you don't care. You want to go for 5.
No,
that's why that like.
And my thing is like between God of War, Elden Ring, you have the new Harry Potter game coming out. It's like there are so many great contenders for Game of the Year. And
Stray.
What?
Wait, what?
The game Stray.
Oh, Stray.
That came out this year.
Yeah, Stray did.
Stray's good. Stray's good, but the thing is, it's over too quick.
Listen, say what you want.
That's the thing.
Listen,
it's a very targeted audience.
Listen,
you say that, but it boomed. Literally,
no,
boomed.
It did. But
throughout the whole gaming sphere, like almost everyone played that game.
It's a very targeted audience that likes to want it or play Stray.
Yeah.
Not everyone played it. If the people who did some of them played it because the concept. Others played it because it was hype trained, like being real. Not all of them people played it because they liked the game.
Yeah.
It's like if you play modern, like people are gonna be playing like Overwatch 2. It's people who play Overwatch 2, streamers and stuff that never touched the first one.
I recently saw the gameplay of it, and I was really like, I was so like, I don't know, I didn't understand how people like the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm one of those people who have the exact same mentality as you.
But at the same time, the visuals of that game.
But the game is gorgeous.
Yeah.
But you're playing as a cat.
I think it literally, like, its success and its hype literally just goes off the fact that it's a beautiful game and, like, you're immersed as a cat. Because, like, there's not a lot of games that I can think of where, like, the main point of it is...
I was also told, like, the person who made the game was actually, like, very critically known. I don't know who it is.
It's like...
He's done...
It's like, games being beautiful ain't a problem with that. You got other ones that are beautiful and got great story, like Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain. Can't get in that. One of the best games ever.
Like,
ever. Like, if you gave someone a top 20 list, they gonna put it up
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Phantom-
yeah, Arceus
Phantom's
did
Pain.
come out in 2022, January 28th.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah. So, I would say Arceus, Elden Ring, God of War. If I'm being honest with you, probably Final Fantasy 16 would. If it comes out this year, then like maybe like Final Fantasy 16 would be up there. But like, there's no Nintendo game that I would like. Maybe Legend of Zelda, like because they have a new one coming out, I think in May, and then there's Kirby's Return to Dreamland coming out. But like besides that, like I don't. see
Kingdom
anything.
Hearts 4. No, I'm kidding.
Kingdom Hearts 4, baby. That game looks terrible.
I can't rock with Kingdom Hearts.
Like I'm not.
I can't rock.
I used to really
I
like
can't
Kingdom
rock
Hearts,
with it.
and then I played 3, and 3 was very underwhelming. And then like looking at the trailer for 4, it just doesn't seem like Kingdom Hearts. Like I don't know.
Oh wow!
It just
Wait, I never realized. Was it only just recently that there was a re-release of like upgrade versions of like these games
Oh, you know,
of like Cyberpunk 2077. Just like I saw December 10th, 2020, it released on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
That's actually a really good thing that you're bringing up, Zuki.
But then February
Last-
2015,
The Last of Us
2022.
just got a remaster, and
Yeah,
that I wouldn't even be surprised if that got Game of the Year again too, because Last of Us.
I don't know if remasters count, bro.
I don't. Yeah, like okay, this is my thing with
game's a
remasters, bro.
masterpiece.
Wait, what? I just bought a game off of G2A, and this dude sent me the code, and it was like, line, please leave positive feedback. I ain't leaving nothing.
I ain't leaving.
I ain't leaving nothing.
Honestly,
But like remasters, I feel like remasters can't really count for Game of the Year because like
wait.
not because they're not good, but it's
I'll let
like
you finish
the
that.
game already happened. Like they got their flowers already.
They got their okay, and you can get more. What the fuck? You're telling me you go to a grave, you go to a tombstone, you're not gonna put more flowers?
You know what?
It's like if they remastered God of War 3 and dropped it at the same time that they dropped Ragnarok. You're not gonna.
Okay.
They're not gonna. You know what I'm saying?
I think Ella's onto something because I just remembered Final Fantasy 14 got Game of the Year.
Final Fantasy
twice.
14 got Game of the Year twice.
That
so
is
my
true.
thing is like you have
on two, yeah, for
you
two
have
separate
Last of Us
expansions.
remaster, you have God of War, you have whatchamacallit, what was the other game? Elden Ring, and then it's like Final Fantasy 16 coming out, and then I didn't even think about it. If God of War doesn't get Game of the Year, I am totally okay with Final Fantasy 7 remake getting Game of the Year because that game.
Oh, yeah, the next part, yeah.
Like I feel like Intergrade did such a great job. I feel like the second part is going to be because we're still getting 2 more discs. We're still getting 2 more like continuations of the game. And my thing is like, yes, it's a remaster in the sense like.
But people also have problems with the game being slower paced.
It's a whole new remake.
But it's a story. It's a story game. One and two.
True.
Like if you think about it, right, it was always determined that like this game was going to be different than the original 7.
Yeah,
like,
no,
if I remember right, you told me that.
Yeah,
but you were like, this is like
idea,
in a different like timeline of things than the original.
So the idea is like Final Fantasy 7. It's a remaster in the sense that the graphics look better. It's a whole new like it's the same characters, but like remake, it's brand new gameplay. It's a whole new mechanic. It's open world. And like you still have like that party system, but like everything just feels faster paced combat wise. And my thing is like that game gave like it's the same story, but like the way that they're reiterating that same story is new, and that's why people think it's like in a different timeline or a different universe, and that's why like there's like Zuki, I don't know if you played the game, but like there's like spirits that like fly around in the game, and they're trying to like push the main cast into the direction of what's supposed to happen because they were falling off of like the predetermined like timeline or whatever. So I like the game is, in my opinion, I think it's a masterpiece. Like music, gameplay, character design, like it's phenomenal.
That is true. It is. Like, I don't play them. Like I said, like I told y'all before, I'm not the biggest fan of Final Fantasy. It's just not my cup of tea.
No, yeah.
But I'll never knock y'all for liking it. And I think the game is cool. I just wouldn't play it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play it. I watch it. I wouldn't play it.
And
it's a really good game.
It's kind of
gorgeous game.
Like you have to grow up with Final Fantasy to like understand it, because like you're not going to be as attached to like
I didn't grow up with it.
Like you're not going to be attached to like Advent Children, Final Fantasy 7, like pre-Crisis or whatever. Like you're not going to be attached to FF7 and the characters if you didn't play the original, because that way you're going to be able to like really genuinely enjoy like the difference in the game and like the gameplay. And,
like you see the minute differences. Yeah. And that makes it kind of hype because you're like, oh, well, if this is in the first game and it's going like this, I wonder what's going to happen when it's in the second game or the third game. Like part of it,
scenes that you remember from your childhood, like seeing them.
Like seeing what you're calling get stabbed in the face. With the big ass sword.
I
What's
also
the
think
name?
I think the new Final Fantasy VII is actually like a good gateway game for Final Fantasy. If you want to get like a friend or someone into like
I
Final
mean,
Fantasy
I would definitely recommend 15 because
or 15, yeah,
That's the
15
one
was
with
like
Noctis, ain't it?
yeah, and
yeah,
I
15 is really cool.
not literally
Yeah,
Noctis is like
if I were to play one, it would probably be 15.
I like the whole
Like, I've seen like gameplay. It look, I like the
DLC.
fighting in
because
it.
hear me out, like every Final Fantasy has a great cast, like in my opinion, but like let's be honest, like you know Final Fantasy for Lightning, Cloud, Aerith, Tifa,
That's
Squall.
7.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like overall, like if you look at the whole like title, like if you look at Final Fantasy 1 to 16, like the most
Like
noticeable
he's saying like those are the characters
Oh,
the
yeah,
most
that you
yeah,
like.
yeah.
I feel like I don't play them, and if
but
I
you
took
know
like all of those characters, I know like
you know Cloud, you
Noctis,
know Sephiroth.
Cloud, Tifa, Sephiroth. I forget the other two names. I used to know their
I
name.
agree.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing though. Like with Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Squall, Lightning, like no matter what character, except for like I feel like 15 had the most balanced cast. Like everyone in the party, everyone in the cast,
Yeah,
they were unique. They were literally like they all had their own personality, the way they interact with each other. Like it was a good cast. My thing is like Final Fantasy 17. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about Barrett. I don't care about Aerith. What I care about is
Bro,
Tifa
what? You
sacrificing.
don't care about Barrett?
Barrett.
Barrett
Barrett
is
is
the
like,
G, bro.
I don't care about
Nah,
this man screaming about the planet's bleeding, the planet's dying. You can hear the mock. Get out of the way, bro. Where's Tifa at? I need a drink. Like that's what I'm worried about. That is what I'm worried about. Listen, what I'm worried about is where is
Bro.
Sephiroth? Where is Zack? Oh, dead as hell, bro. Literally dead. And like Cloud and his story. Like my thing is like I feel like with 7, no one's really like obviously you know Barry, you know Aerith, but like only thing that people know about Aerith is that she fucking dies. Like, boo-hoo. And then Barrett's like
yeah, that is
big
true.
muscular guy with a gun. That's all. But it's like Tifa and Cloud are like the poster characters for that game. So it's like I feel like I'm hoping with Final Fantasy 16, like they have a more immersive cast, like just a cast that's more in depth and like they actually take their time with it because like I know it's supposed to be like two brothers, one of them is king and the other one is like supposed to be like the knight and like the brother falls ill or something like that, but the main character he looks super sick. I'm just hoping like they put that time and effort into the other people as well too.
Oh, side note, you got like these two little white glares on your wall from the light,
Mm-hmm.
and every time I look at them, I think I see a face. It's been freaking me out for like the last 30 minutes. I'll look up and I'll see a face, and I'll be like, what? I don't know if it's me or if it's your demons,
That's
but I've been seeing them, bro.
They just goofing right now. They know we live.
They chilling. They chilling.
Okay. But like, man, I feel
Don't
like,
say that, bro.
but like, oh yeah, no. So actually get into the topic because I actually wanted to talk about Overwatch because Overwatch has recently came out and there's a lot of controversy about it. Like lots of people are upset saying it's
Mhm.
just a copy and paste of Overwatch 1 and they remove loot boxes and now it's like super hard to actually get the skins that you want and like sir and my thing
Yeah,
is,
they did do a lot
Blizzard,
of stuff from that.
I'm not expecting much from Blizzard if
No. In defense, though.
Well, it's no
In
longer
defense of the
Blizzard
game.
though. Remember,
In
Activision
defense of the game,
got bought.
Microsoft bought them out.
they did.
Yep.
The game is free to play, so first off, people who had
That's a good
Overwatch
thing,
1
yeah.
don't have to worry about buying it. So I feel like a lot of people who are like, oh, I can't get the skins. You probably bought the first game.
You hear that?
Buzz
Bungie?
off.
You hear that, Bungie?
You hear that?
Actually,
You hear that?
continue D1, bro.
You
don't
can
need to make a
continue
second
it,
game,
yeah.
bro. Oh
You can
my
continue
god.
games,
D2, bro.
D2 can be D3 without being D3. You can just continue like you've been doing the DCs. You hear this? You probably won't.
Yo, I heard the newest
Well,
DLC.
if you ever do.
Are you really
The newest
good?
DLC is sick. I seen the trailer
I'm
for
still
it
gonna pay
when it's coming
$50
out.
for it, bro.
And I'll pay for it. I'll pay for it.
It's literally another game.
It's another game. Every DLC for Destiny that comes out, especially after it's not the first one, the
Taken
second one. What's the name
Yeah,
of it?
because like it's okay. Like I believe that
Everyone that comes out is like a different game.
That comes out like these games are very much closely like what is it called like FF14 MMORPGs where they
Yeah.
have expansions which
Yeah.
But
literally make
here's the difference about that, Zuki. With FF14, your character, just because a new DLC comes out, your previous gear doesn't immediately become obsolete. It has some.
Oh yeah.
Destiny, it's like, guess what? Not only did you just pay $40
Oh,
for
no.
fucking DLC, guess what's about to happen? about to reset your light level. We're about to reset your character level. And guess what? All that gear that you just got, all those exotics, all those
irrelevant.
Guess what? They have a level.
Wow,
They have a level.
goddamn!
So for example, like right now the max light is I think like 1500. I've been playing D2 since D1, bro. Since the fucking beginning. I've never stopped playing Destiny, bro. I've always been there. I had the audacity to go into my inventory. That shit said light level maxed at 1080, 1050 or whatever. I said, what do you mean 1050? I try ascending my gear to like 1400, 1500 or whatever. That shit said, nah, we can't ascend your legacy gear to 1500 because it's a legacy item. I said, what the fuck does that have to do? Legacy or not? Ascend my item, bro, please.
You're like, run my fade, bro. I need that.
And like I spent like a week regrinding all new legendary weapons. I had to reascend all my exotics. Like I had to get all new armor. Like it's so
That's how they get to play the game, bro.
It's not even content. It's more like just how can we keep players playing the game? Like how can we get that player time? And it's so toxic. It's like so toxic.
I don't want to say it's completely toxic.
It's like Borderlands, bro. Like,
but I love Borderlands.
Borderlands is fun. And they do they have the same thing with not the same thing like the bad thing you were just talking about with Destiny, but like I feel like Borderlands is kind of the same way where it has a glaring flaw, but it feels like the developers don't look at it.
Yeah.
Like people have been asking for dedicated loot sources for long times on Borderlands. Haven't got them yet. Even on Wonderlands, haven't got them yet. They have certain items allocated to them.
Yeah.
But it'll still have world drops.
I feel like
and it's like dedicated drop pools should not be where you get one weapon to you and then every other fucking weapon in the game that's on world drop. It should be X, Y, and Z weapons go to X, Y, and Z characters. And if you have like 5 legendaries to a character, that's fine.
And
but like
allocate it. I will commemorate Bungie on because for a very, very long time, like every class felt exactly the same. Like they had the same grenades, they had the same jumps, they had the same abilities. The only time that you ever felt different in Destiny was when you popped the super. Well, now you hop onto Destiny 2, their skill tree is humongous. They have fragments that like artifacts that you put on your subclass, and they have like 12 different artifacts to choose from, and each artifact gives you like a different ability or different perks, and it's like it genuinely feels like they just gave hunters like a brand new arc subclass or like an arc subtype where instead of like having a staff to spin or swipe, like you can like throw your javelin at them, and it's like
just heat it at them.
And like I feel like Bungie is definitely going in the right direction. It's just, bro, I'm not trying to pay $40 for a DLC. Like, if I'm being honest, like cut that.
100%.
I don't care how good that game is. $40 for it's a DLC. Like, I miss when Call of Duty had like $20 DLCs. Like that was super good.
I don't know though because like
I thought about that earlier.
I feel no, you're good. You're good. COD. My thing with COD is. What they like? Okay, so Black Ops 3, for instance, they had the gobblegum system. I hated the gobblegum system.
I was
completely. Okay, this is why. They had one that gave you every perk.
Yeah,
that was the thing that I hated. The rest of them are fine, but when you have one that gives you 30 rounds of hard work on one buy off of RNG, it's horrible.
I feel like
at that point you're
for that because people can focus less on getting the speed cola or revive cola or like their gobblegum, and they can just focus on the story for zombies. Because Black Ops 3 Zombies had one of the best stories in my opinion. Black Ops 2, like it was
from Shadow of Evil to Gorod Krovi and everything.
Super
all of them,
super good. Like I love
Revelations.
But I'm tired of zombies. Like I swear to God, if comes out and Infinity War is like I don't even know who to fight. Like they keep rotating every year. Infinity War, Treyarch, and like
there's Infinity War from Modern Warfare, I believe.
Or Sledgehammer. Is it Sledgehammer? I don't know.
Sledgehammer, yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if I log into Modern Warfare 2 and it says, come enjoy our campaign, our multiplayer, and fucking zombies, I'm going to their company and I'm just
I don't know.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of
because zombies. I feel like they probably damn, I feel like
bro, they might as well
I bet
Black
that they're
Ops
probably
4, bro.
They already did.
Black Ops 5.
God, Black Ops 5.
They're coming soon to a theater near you, Black Ops 5 by Treyarch.
Oh no. I need special ops.
I bet that they're probably going to put special ops in, like survival. If they're going to do something like that, they'll do survival.
Because my thing is like I don't have a problem with horde modes. Like zombies is fine, but it's like it's so overdone because you had so many different Call of Duties and so many different games that were like just relying on it. And then you also have there's a new Dead Island also coming out, I'm pretty sure this year. And my thing is
that I'm ready for, but the only reason I'm ready for it is because in terms of zombie games, right?
Yeah.
Dead Island is more. It ain't like okay. So you got Dying Light, which is like parkour movement based zombie games, have like the horror mode and everything. Dead Island attributes itself, it's, at least the first one. Now Riptide don't count. That ain't a game. The first one attributed itself to more of like the horror aspect of it. The you getting overwhelmed and smacked on all sides, and you have to handle yourself out of that horde. Or like you opening up a door to get to another area, and then a zombie jumps out at you,
Yeah.
and you have to fight them off of you. Like the horror aspect. That's why I like Dead Island.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like
Dead Island and Left 4 Dead, I feel like just really just stapled the zombie genre.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, they brought something not only new, but it's just a different type of zombie game. Like even something like Telltale's Walking Dead, I prefer that a lot more. My thing is like every single zombie game, at least in Call of Duty, is exactly the same. Where it's just zombies running at you.
Super linear
or like,
training zombies.
Like Killing Floor. Like Killing Floor, I had a lot of fun playing for a little bit, but it's the same horde mode, it's the same zombies, and it's like I don't care anymore. I just want something else. So as long and my thing is like survival isn't necessarily different. It's a horde mode, but like I'd rather have real people running at me than zombies at this point.
Yeah, because you got people shooting at you and stuff. It's not like
there's like
it's not like people are biting at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I definitely prefer that. I think that would definitely.
But when the Siege Juggernaut pulled up, bro, you knew it was gonna get real. It's like 3 of them dropped on round 15. Oh nah.
They said,
"Oh
hey,
nah."
Get the secret achievement. You had to knife a Juggernaut. I did that shit. I got that shit.
Oh yeah.
Hell no, bro.
That's pain. You gotta know the specific threshold.
I gotta know how much HP that man got.
Honest.
But no, like, but back to Overwatch. Like, I feel like so it just had a really like hard start because I was in queue to log into the game for like 3 hours, bro. Like I logged.
Oh yeah.
I said, man, I can't wait to play Overwatch 2. Gonna play Widowmaker. That just said 50,000 people ahead of you, and then it finally got down to like 1,000 people ahead of me. You know what that bitch did? Reset back to 50,000 people. I said, oh, okay.
Bro, that
well,
just reminds me
the servers,
of 14 when fucking that
dude. The servers for Overwatch
when
just
the fucking thing
completely
dropped, bro. Oh my god.
dumpstered themselves.
Yeah, and then it was
They
like
dumpstered themselves.
And then there was account migration, and I was trying to transfer my account from PlayStation over to PC. And my thing is like, I kid you not. So I did it last night from like 5. I started at like 5 p.m. Bro, I woke up this morning. That shit still didn't migrate. I said, what the fuck, bro? Please. And then there was one point where it said account has migrated, close out of it. And then it said account migration completed. And then I went into a game, and then I came out of that game. Guess what? That shit said queue. I said, what the? How? How are you going to unmigrate my account? Please, bro. Like that was bad. That was really rough. So, I mean, overall, I think the game is fun, and if you haven't played Overwatch 1, like Overwatch 2 is definitely like it's
definitely worth a try.
It's
like
worth a try. It's a good game.
I feel like another thing that fucked it up is that cell phone stuff. Now, the cell phone stuff is a good choice because it stops people from doing multiple accounts.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But you have people who genuinely couldn't play it because their only source of like communication for their cell phone is prepaid.
Yeah.
Like they use like Verizon prepaid, US Cellular prepaid, stuff like that. So to not be able to put your number in when you paid for your phone service to play a game that you really enjoy, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. I was one of them people. I had prepaid for my phone. I missed out on a week of learning Overwatch, playing more Overwatch, getting used to it. Because I had to get a actual like carrier phone service. Now some people they'll be like, well just pay the 80, 90 a month for it, bozo. It's harder to do that than people think.
Bro, you know what I can
They
do
run like
$80?
credit checks and stuff, and plus $80.
You know, bro, you know what I can do with $80 a month? I can buy 2 Destiny DLCs. Do you understand that, bro? Like I need that. I need that. Like
I like how bro didn't say like groceries, bills. He like, 2 Destiny DLCs.
Fuck that, bro. I can get 2 Destiny DLCs, 3 if it's a bundle. If we're being honest, like, bro, come on now. I don't know. I think there's definitely a couple things that I hate, but also a couple things that I like about Overwatch. So when it comes to team synergy, I love the fact that it doesn't feel like a hassle logging in and picking support as a role or picking tank as a role. Like everyone was fiending over DPS and you were sitting in queue for like 20 minutes just so you can play DPS. Tanks
Yep.
feel like tanks. There's only one tank on a team, so you don't have to worry about double tank or double shield metas. It's like supports are actually very enjoyable. Like Mercy is still fun, Ana is still fun. Like Kiriko, she's new, she's very fun. And like DPS are like you're probably gonna have the longest queue waiting to play DPS, but you still have great options with support and with tank, like, and it's super good. But I mean, then you get into aspects like they change certain characters, like for like Mai doesn't freeze people anymore, so you have to aim with her, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I don't got time for all that, you know. Bastion was broken all to hell, and like his ultimate is like you can spam it, and they had to take him out for a bit. He got hot fixed. I'm trying to think who else got like a really massive change, and
Doomfist got turned to a tank.
Doomfist.
And then they nerfed his DR.
I don't know what the fuck's up with that. That man.
I don't mind that they turned him to a tank, but like making him a tank and then destroying the one thing that was like the prominent reason he was good, aside from the stun.
Yeah.
And like his mobility is kind of like
they made
upsetting.
And
then Reinhardt
is unfortunately
Reinhardt got dicked. He got screwed. That armor change,
like the armor change, I don't
messed him up.
And I feel like people are like, oh well, he has 2 fire blast things now, so now he can do more. Like, no, bro, I don't care about that. I need to know that he can tank, bro. And
yeah, because like once your shield's broken, you're pretty much done. Like you're gonna get melted unless you like charge some. Like you could charge someone to get like the CC going for that. Like that, he has that at least. But like,
it's
what
like Overwatch.
It is what it is.
They did a lot of and like Symmetra being in DPS. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess if
her being in DPS ain't that bad. I think they switched. No, they didn't switch that in one. One, she was still a support, I believe. Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really know the chronological timeline of the class changes in one to 2.
And then they buffed Reaper, and I was telling about it earlier, like his weapon is more accurate, it has more range, and it's like he doesn't have to worry about 2 shields protecting everyone now. So now it's like if you see a Reaper push and teleport on objective, he's gonna ult, and you're all going to die. Like there's nothing to do about that. Like I'm sorry, it's crazy. But no, I think overall though, like I think IGN gave Overwatch like an 8 out of 10, and like I think that's a fair rating. Like if I'm honest, like
it's not perfect, but it's good.
And it's like now what I do hate actually is that Kiriko is locked behind a battle pass. I think that is so fucking dumb. Like
now this is what I think they're doing. Now I think that the way they're working the champion is that she's not going to be permanently locked behind a battle pass. Like if you don't get her now, ain't like you won't be. I'm thinking that the battle pass just lets you play her early before you have to do hero challenges to get her.
That would make sense. I mean, I just wish
because like it would, but like it would be kind of dumb of them to just like, oh, you didn't buy that battle pass at the start of the game. Oh, can't get Kiriko. Too fucking bad.
But that wouldn't surprise me though. So it's like
it wouldn't surprise me. But I feel like with them making it free to play and every hero free to play, I feel like that probably will be something around the lines of what they do.
Yeah.
Like you can unlock them, or they'll have like a credit or something you can use to get the character.
I just hate what they're doing. So before in Overwatch 1, every single time you leveled up, you got a loot box, and you were able to get accessories and stuff out of that. Whenever you leveled up and you did matches, you were able to get those gold coins or whatever, and you can buy whatever you like. That's gone. Now you have to spend real money to get those gold coins. Loot boxes aren't a thing, and like the only way that you can get those gold coins for free is by doing your weekly challenges, and you get 50 a week. These skins literally cost 500, bro. You're telling me I'm gonna be doing that shit for 10 weeks?
Yeah,
that's over
it's 2 months. It's a free to play game. It's a free to play game. Think about it. When you play like Smite or something, it's 400 gems for a Smite skin. Well, to roll for a Smite skin, right? In the chest. 1,200 to buy it, but 400 to roll for it. You get 50 a week. And for logging in every day of the week, so we get 50 a week. Right? You need to log in for 8 weeks to get that. To hope to get one of the skins. It's the same principle. Why? I mean, Smite's free to play. It's good. It's easier for you to get gods in it too, because favor and everything.
Yeah.
But cosmetically speaking, it's harder for you. Because
here's the thing.
For a free to play game, what are you saying?
I do understand where you're coming from, where it's like, oh, you can log in and you get 35 gems a week. Overwatch, you don't get any coins for logging in. And not only that, it's like, when you're looking at the skins for Overwatch, it's like, they're in my opinion, I feel like they're more expensive than Smite skins. And Smite also has events that come out and they give out free skins. They give out free reskins, they give out free skins for chests, they give out like events and
Yeah,
stuff. And my thing is like
but
Overwatch, you don't get that. You have to buy
it's
it.
10. Okay. To be fair, it's $10 for the battle pass with the skins.
It's
$10.
$20 for the
That's
skin. in
$20. No.
Oh.
If it's 500 of the gold coins, it's 10. You can get 2 skins for $10.
Wait.
Because it's for $9.99.
Let me
1074 after
I
tax.
may be wrong.
You get 1,000 of the coins.
Let me see.
Because I got the battle pass today. I bought it today. It was $10.74. That is affordable, even for kids. That's like allowance for a week.
Okay.
If you really want it,
No, right.
Okay. So the skins are $1,900. That's $20, bro.
that's $20. But like even then, if you
for a
want that
legendary.
skin, it's a legendary skin. If you want that bad, you're gonna pay $20.
But let me ask
If you,
besides
but you don't
the
need it. Like the
besides,
skins
like, the
don't
design-
count for anything.
Besides the design and how that skin makes my character look, it's not worth $20. It doesn't give me any.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Like that's getting
Yeah.
money.
No. But Pete, if you get the one in the battle pass, this is why the battle pass is a good idea to me. The other shit ain't, but the battle pass. You get to customize the capstone skin. The Genji skin, you can change it.
Yeah.
So it's not just the same skin that everyone has. You can change the colors. You can change the way the outside looks.
Let me get a piece
skin.
in here for about this battle pass, right? Because I just saw from I recently Al showed me the battle pass for Overwatch 2. Have you played Gundam Evolution at all, Danny?
Yes, I have.
So okay, Gundam Evolution has like even Master Duels. That's a freaking mobile game, has like such a good idea of how like battle passes should work, and both those games have gacha systems. But like how good, like because of how it works, like the battle pass would pay for itself, or you could use the currency
Smite
you get from the
does
battle
that
pass to get like a skin.
Yeah, Smite does that.
Money. Yeah, exactly. Like that should be a common practice.
Overwatch gives
Yeah,
no
it should be a common. It should be a common practice, yeah. But like, I guess like the price is what they thinking is making up for it, which I get and I don't. I kind of
no.
But like I get what you're
for a
saying.
battle pass is
when you
literally
buy,
how much what a battle pass should be. Should
yeah,
cost,
10 for a
is
battle
what it
pass ain't
costs.
bad, but
It should
has
still
to be
pay for
There
itself.
should be some return of investment. If it's not the whole battle pass, at least like 500 for another skin.
Because realistically, you get like what?
You know what I mean?
You get like 3 legendary skins. You get the Genji skin, and then it's like the rest of it is just spray
Cosmetics and
stickers.
stuff.
That's literally
Yeah.
it. Like
I'm
Voice
guessing
lines
this
and
is the reason why like they're doing this is because like they don't have a gacha system. Like
Yeah, and they're making money off of it. They're making money off
I
of
feel
it.
like the gacha
It's a
system
free to play
is inherently
game.
better though.
yes,
Nah, because like that's what was the
design.
problem with the first one though.
Yeah.
First one, pro players would get these loot boxes, hoard them up, hundreds of them, right? And then they already have everything in the game. Now, albeit this is for people who are veterans, like people who play it a long time.
Yeah.
But eventually, if you play it for years, even casually, you're gonna get to that point where you can't get nothing extra from loot boxes that you would see as a suitable reward. So then they just sit there. You have 401 summons on a loot box that you can't use because you have everything
But
good.
then that's when you have updated loot pools. That's when you have like event cosmetics and stuff added to it.
But like,
and something that Apex does. Apex, you have the chance to get currency from those loot boxes or character specific heirlooms. So like if there's a character that you love playing that you main, you can open these boxes and there's a chance that you get a exclusive design like weapon or like for example
like Gibraltar's axe or
Like,
Crypto's katana.
yeah and then Wraith, she has her knife, and it's like those
Kunai thing, yeah.
it makes the characters feel special and unique, and Overwatch could have easily did that. And
No, I mean, to be fair, it just started. It wouldn't surprise me if eventually down the line, they have something like that, like an heirloom for characters.
Yeah.
Like you can get a different gun for Sojourn,
Yeah.
a different revolver for because they did that in the first one. Like they had the gold guns.
Yeah.
When you play it, yeah, from competitive. So like I feel like if they could do gold guns, they can do heirloom guns.
Yeah.
It's like a classic 6-shooter looking revolver. Or like a plasma infused ray gun for Sojourn, where it's like you actually see the beams
Yeah.
of plasma in it, and it looks completely different.
That shit
Like, I feel like they'll do it. It's just like the game just started. The game just started. Literally a week and a half ago, 2
All I'm
weeks
saying,
ago.
if they don't update this battle pass, if they don't add loot boxes, or if I'm gonna go to Blizzard myself, and all I'm saying is
Look at me.
they're gonna be in danger. Like, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be pretty bad.
No, bro, because you're saying this on a YouTube video that is recorded.
Like,
They're gonna see something's gonna happen.
Remember,
Cease and desist, bro.
like literally, like at the end of the day, listen, there is no, like Wonder Woman, Superman, like it doesn't matter. They would not be able to pry my hands out of the CEO's neck, bro. Like I would simply be way too angry to. It's a prank, bro. I promise. It's a prank. It's a prank. But that is what I'm saying. Like if they don't update it or if they don't change it, I'm gonna be highly upset.
It's kind of flopping though if they don't. Like, I feel like it has to be something changed to make it kind of like incentivize. Like, cause you get the battle pass, and the only reason you would get it is if you want the Genji skin. But say you don't play Genji, why would you get it?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Say you don't play Sojourn, why would you get it? Say you don't play Winston, why would you get it?
Now, if they wanted to do something like what Smite did, so when you have a battle pass, you're able to choose the skins in that battle pass. I think that would be
like that choose your own skin one where like they brought back the past ones. Yeah, I was
definitely
I was
easy thing to do.
Yeah. I was telling my roommate because he plays it too. One night we were in the car, we were just chilling. Like I was on the way home from work. I was telling him if they did it so where by playing ranked, because ranked's already in the game. By playing ranked, you could get like legacy skins from the previous game.
Yeah.
And like by placing in like this rank, you got this skin from the old game. I feel like that would incentivize people to play a lot more, get better at the game, and be seen as a very good free-to-play choice. Because no one's gonna like a lot of people got skins carried over, like cross progression for accounts is a thing.
Yeah.
So they have skins like that, but some people don't have it.
Yeah.
So just like do that, and if you already had the skin, give them like 200 hero coins, 300, something like that. Like do something like that, and it'll be perfect, literally perfect. That would incentivize gameplay. You would get your game would have more play hours. You would have your free to play or veteran reward system thing. Because then couple of splits and rank, they could buy a skin.
Yeah, they
buy a skin.
There you go.
Like
it's just that simple.
There you go. Like really good. But like I don't know, it's Microsoft, and Microsoft. I know for sure because I play Gears of War. They do loot crate systems and they do like skin battle pass systems, right? It just takes them time to like allocate what goes where, what to do here and there, and they'll get the hang of it. It's like they just bought Blizzard, like the thing for Overwatch, so they're gonna have it. They're gonna get.
I mean, if anything,
it's just gonna take time.
They may just introduce loot boxes at a later date, and then what's gonna happen is that there's gonna be the poster skin for that loot box, and then there's just going to be a bunch of like other skins in that loot box,
like recolors and stuff
that already exist, and like you can just summon like that. And I mean, I guess that's all right, and you can like earn them. But for the most part, I just feel like them removing loot boxes as a whole was
that was crazy.
That was like
people like the day before the game dropped, people had streams. I know Flats was watching. I think it was Emong. Flash was watching this other streamer named Emon open, and he had like a bunch of free like loot crates he earned for playing. It was like 1,000 and some change. He was just opening them to see how many gold coins they were, because loot boxes don't exist. Yeah. So it's like, why would you not? Like they could have easily just been like, oh, if you open them here, you get something for the game.
Yeah,
give it a currency, and then made it so like Kiriko. Or like new champions could be bought with said currency from the loot crates if you had them, so they wouldn't have to buy the battle pass.
Yeah,
that's all they had to do. But then again, they're streamers, so they probably are going to buy the battle pass. Them playing the game with that stuff is what makes them money. It's a weird spot, but they'll handle it good. I just want them to get the game right first.
No, yeah, let them take.
Yeah, get this perfect.
I'm play regardless.
Fix the service.
Like right
after I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm gonna hop into shit. It don't even matter.
For real.
Honestly, that actually kind of reminds me. Like, how long have we been live? Because
it's like 2 hours almost.
2 hours.
Change.
Damn boy. Yeah, that's a lot. So I think we should. I mean, if you guys have any other like closing thoughts or opinions, like I kind of.
All right.
I don't have anything on Overwatch.
I think we talked a lot.
Look,
Honestly.
look at me. Look at me. Person watching this. Look at me right now. I want you to know I'm in your walls right now.
Okay.
I'm in them. And every time that you sleep, I'm peeking through the corner. Okay? You're not safe. I will find you. And have a great night.
Yeah.
Have a great one. Enjoyable.
Oh my